Hi there, it's Timothy from MasterStack, and today we have one preview for you in store, and it's about Frase on AppSumo currently as a lifetime deal. Now, as our other previews, we're going to look at the proposition, what Frase does according to their creators, and the reviews of other people on AppSumo and in general, how they think it's doing, and if there are any issues we can see, and whether we like it or not for what it does, and the price, of course, if we can find it valuable. And that's our expectation going in for the review, assuming we do find it valuable. So we don't have the software yet. We haven't bought it, but I have researched it. I have read their websites, their documentation. I've seen the videos and webinars, so I know what to expect, and we're going to discover that and see it through. Let's begin with what Frase does. Frase does not want to write content for you because, as we know, there are spin writers that take text from somewhere and change it automatically in a way that's sometimes readable, barely readable, but while also allowing you to pass copyscapes and treat it as your own. However, the quality of the content written that way is not that good. Now, Frase doesn't want to write content for you, but before you write content, there is always one very important part, which is research. When you look for a topic to write about, and when you look for the content that you want to write about, you have to get informed, research other websites, get information, get knowledge on that topic. And both the topic research and the content itself requires hours for each article. And if you do write content regularly, what Frase does, or what it says it does, is to make that a 15-20 minutes easy trip. So that's the value it offers, and it's amazing. As we can see here, there is also a webinar by AppSumo and Frase, which is very good, and I suggest watching it if you want more information. But let's just see at a high level. And let's begin with what happens when you want to write content. You have to understand what people are looking for. So Frase offers, by connecting through your website via Google Search Console or using via Google directly, you can search for your keyword and see what people are asking about. That's your topic research. Now you know what people want to know about your niche, your topic. And once you do know that, Frase allows you to search for that keyword on websites. It compiles, I think it's the top 20 websites, with a very detailed brief on the sidebar, as you can see here. Now that's the SEO part. Okay, those are the content parts that will prepare you. And you can check everything in there. You can check the articles. You can put references if you do quote that part, or you can just write your own article using that research as a resource. And then you can also check for SEO on that article to see if it's going to perform well, to see if you've written the right keywords in the right places. And so your article now is ready, and you can push it to your website or whatever. And that's what a Frase does. You can make the research part very quick and very thorough at the same time. And you can also, if you don't write content yourself, you can take that brief and pass it to someone else to write the content for you as you want it, because that's the point. You do get a lot of information, and you can write high quality content with less time spent on research. Okay, so the value obviously seems very amazing. The offer is amazing, and if it works as it says it does, this is something anyone writing content in their blogs or whatever would want. So that's established. Let's see the price and the features offered in the AppSumo deal. And we can also check it with their own website to see whether it's even more of a good deal. Because I would say normally, even at $40 a month, 100 and 200 with the answer engine, this is quite a good price for what you get. So I would say this is something that you can find use at their normal price, no questions asked. Now let's see what's offered for Sumo links. So you get lifetime access. You can get up to 2 codes. All the features are the same, and we'll get to answer engine in a second. So you get either 1 user and 30 documents per month, which is the equivalent of this, 40 a month for one
lifetime purchase of $69. And if you double stack, you get unlimited documents and 3 users, which is the equivalent of their own growth plan. Plus, we always get 100 per month on Answer Engine, which we'll get to. So it's obvious that if you're planning to use it a lot, the double plan is what you want. But even the single plan is at a good price for what you get. And the Answer Engine is their own enterprise product. It wasn't initially offered on the AppSumo deal, but people asked for it a lot, and then I guess we get 100 answers per month lifetime. They're still working it out. Right now it's on one website. It might be more, but we don't know yet because it wasn't meant to be for this deal. So they're just working out the logistics of it and how it's going to work. But the Answer Engine itself is basically, as we can see on their website, it's a chatbot. I guess it doesn't work here at the moment, but it's chatbot that crawls your website, and then you can create the answers on your bot. So when people look for something, they can write it on the chatbot here, and then they will get sent to the answer to a certain page or something like that. And that's how it should work. And yes, I guess that's the conversational AI. That's exactly it. Yes. So it's really good. And from what I've seen on the webinar, it seems very fun to use, but you get 100 per month. So it's not why you would purchase this deal. It's certainly a plus. And as for the reception, from what I've seen, Frase has received amazing reviews so far, and it's very popular. So I suggest if you're interested to try it out as soon as possible before it's out, because I would guess it's not gonna last far too long. And they're working on it currently. It's still updated, and it seems a very stable platform. It doesn't seem like something that can go up in flames very soon. So we have checked the product. We have seen what it does, and we have seen the pricing and how it's been received so far. And we have to say, Frase ticks all the boxes on something we are ourselves very interested in. So we're going to try it out, and that's going to be a review, which is going to come in a couple of days. And for now, this is very recommended, but we will see after the review if our expectations are met or if there are any issues. So thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, we do appreciate if you would subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye.